Welcome to Golf Talk with Tiff. Yes, that's me, Tiff, the lady golf teacher. What I will do here is build belief in you to accomplish your dreams for your golf. I'll be your mentor and give you the skills, strategies, and guidance to make it happen. Tee it high, let it fly. Now let's get into today's episode. Hey there, Tiff here, and welcome to Golf Talk with Tiff. Yes, Tiff, the lady golf teacher, that's me. If you haven't seen any of my golf videos, make sure that you do go and see that, because then you'll know what I'm all about. But what I have done here, as you hear today, is that I have now changed this podcast show. I have changed it from Reach Your Potential with Tiff to Golf Talk with Tiff, and the reason for that is I've been really thinking about the future of what I wanted to do with this podcast show, and I feel that in all the journeys that I've gone on through personal development over a number of years, is that working through, the struggles, the pain, the frustrations of everything that I've ever gone through in my life, which is what initially started the Reach Your Potential with Tiff podcast show. Very passionate about that, and I'm still passionate about that, but I want to do that in a different way now. I feel that after everything that I've gone through over the last nearly 12 months now, I'm at a point where I feel that I want to change this. I do have another podcast show called the Tiffany Mika podcast, and this one's all sports related and giving you strategies and skills and so on to be able to accomplish your dreams in your sport. But this one I wanted to make more specific. I really wanted to make this one about golf, still reaching your potential, but we're just doing it for golf, and this is what we're going to be focused on. So if you've been listening to a lot of my episodes leading up to this point, thank you very much. I am so grateful to have had you listen. If you want to continue the journey with us, but we're going down the golf path, fantastic. Love to bring you with me along this journey. If you are into sport and golf's not your thing, go to the Tiffany Mika podcast. That will be the thing that will help guide you to where you want to go in your sport. And if you want to continue to reach your potential, hey, still listen to this stuff because I've got plenty to share with you about reaching your potential. Just we're going to do it in golf form, because I look at golf as an analogy of life, and the way in which we operate out on the golf course is how we actually operate in life. So I can tell what people are like by how they approach their golf lessons, how they play out on the golf course, and what they do, and even how they speak about golf before they play, during golf, after golf, in conversations when they're out to dinner parties and so on. Not that we can go on dinner parties at the moment, because here in Sydney we've gone back into lockdown. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on with you. So I hope you enjoy Golf Talk with Tiff, and we're going to get into it today. So we've reached the halfway mark, haven't we? We've reached the half of the year, and it's been quite a topsy-turvy journey for all of us. The great thing about golf, though, and I'm not sure what's happened in the rest of the world, but here in Australia especially, we've been really fortunate that we've been able to play golf, because it's a social distance sport, which is really such an asset. So that's really, really exciting in that regard, that we've been able to do that. We've had occasions where I know myself, I haven't been able to teach golf at specific points because, it's the contact with people or the group sort of situations made things a bit difficult. But again, like I said, the exciting thing is that we've been able to put some things in place with golf and play golf, and at least there's one sport that's really moving forward, and COVID in a positive way has been fantastic for golf. So that's been great. What I've been working on in the background over the last few months is I've been working on an online golf store, which I've just recently launched, which is called Golf Bargains. So you could go to golfbargains.com.au. Interesting that I've had some friends who have looked at it and can't write the word bargains. So it's golfbargains.com.au. Which I was quite interested to see that they're like, I can't get to the site. I said, well, how did you spell it? And they've explained how they've spelled it, especially the word bargains. And I'm like, well, no wonder you can't get there because you haven't spelled it correctly. But I'm just sharing that with you. So as I'm actually recording this episode today, I'm actually quite excited because Ash Barty, who is our number one tennis player in the world. And I know that I'm going to talk about golf, but I'm going to share a little bit of tennis with you as well beforehand. She's just won Wimbledon, which is incredibly exciting. She's achieved her childhood dream, and it's incredible. That's her words as she uses it, is incredible. And I think it is incredible because before golf came along into my life, it was all about tennis, and I lived and breathed tennis for the first 30 years of my life. So and that was my childhood dream, was to get out there and win Wimbledon, play at Wimbledon, not only just play at Wimbledon, win Wimbledon. And it's actually taken me 2 days to actually look at the footage because I found it incredibly emotional. I was very nervous on how I would react on her winning because she achieved the dream that I always wanted to achieve, and it's always been quite an emotional thing for me about wanting to achieve it, but also not having been able to achieve it, and living a lot with regret about my tennis days and not accomplishing the big dreams that I had. So yeah, it was fantastic for her. So I'm really proud for her that she's been able to do that, and I'll be keen to know what her next big dream will be, and that'll be very, very interesting. But let's get into the golf, because this is what I want to talk to you about today, and it's about building your team for success, and that's really what I saw with Ash. Even as a tennis player, she has a team of people around her that's helping her enable her success, you know, the way that I would have loved to have had, the way that you would want to have even in your golf. Like, it doesn't matter what level of golf that you are currently playing, whether you've got a very high handicap or a mid-range handicap or a low handicap. It's about ensuring that we get the right pieces in place to help you accomplish your big golf dreams. So if you're listening to me and you're over 60, have your golf dream, go for it. Don't think that you have to be a teenager or early 20s to have a golf dream. Have your golf dream in your 60s, 70s, 80s, however old you are. It's all great. I'm here to help support you, and I'll look forward to doing that. So let's get back to the team situation. So what's great about Ash in her position is that she's had a great team of people around her to help her accomplish her dream. So this is what I want to talk to you today is I want you to have in place the right people that's going to help you accomplish your golf dream. And so I look at, there's 4 major people that you can have as part of your team, but I would suggest even 6, and that's not including you. So this is the others that you should have around you that's going to help you accomplish your golf dream. So the first one is a coach. So the reason you want a coach is because you want to be technically efficient, or I always say mechanically efficient, to help you accomplish the technique, to help you create that consistency in your golf, so that when you're out on the course playing, you're going to be able to hit the ball the way that you want to hit it, hit it where you want to hit it, and also hit it the way that you want to be able to hit it. And for that to happen, you need to know how to hit the ball. I know so many people that, have learnt to play golf. Obviously, I've been teaching golf now for, Tiff, the lady golf teacher, but I've been teaching golf now for about 12 years. Tennis was my thing before that. But a lot of people come to me after they've developed the bad habits. I don't need to go do a golf lesson. I don't want to be a professional, blah, blah, blah. I'll just go and play. Well, you know what? Go and learn how to play properly, whether it be with me or with someone else. It doesn't matter who the coach is, just someone that resonates for you. But go and learn how to do the technique properly. The big thing with golf is you want to be technically correct. It is a precise sport. And you realize that more and more when you take it up more so and get involved in it versus when you're watching. Because if you actually watch a golf pro hit a ball, you think, oh, gee, that looks easy. How hard could that be? And then you go and try it out and you go, oh, my God, what's going on? I must be useless. And actually, you're not useless. It's just getting the pieces in place. And I know from my own experience is that, being a very sporty person myself and stepping onto, into a golf lesson, I went, oh my God, like I'm so hopeless. But it's not the fact that I'm hopeless, it's just that it's so technical. And sport's been part of my life, so I find sport, quite easy to take up, but I found golf very difficult. So don't be hard on yourself. What I want you to do is put a beginner's hat on and go and learn how to do it properly, and so that you can move forward. So first thing is get a coach. Second thing is I would suggest get some form of mental coach. Now, I do that with a lot of my clients, is we talk about the mental side of golf and specific things to work through with that. We all have our own ways in which we approach things, but I talk a lot about that. So, and I do that because of my own experience of what I've encountered from, golf and tennis and hockey and cricket and, you could know rowing, any other sport that you could think of that I've played. It's all been also the mental side of things that I've had to learn how to work through and so on. So whether you get someone like myself or a coach that you can talk to or a sports psychologist, thoroughly recommend it. Go and do it. You need someone in there as part of your team. Don't try and do it yourself, especially if you have quite a negative approach to things, because that won't help you. And I know that from my own experience, because I used to be very negative myself and very down on myself many years ago and through my tennis career, and I didn't want to have the same tennis demons come and haunt me in golf. So I made sure that I had that in place and worked on what those areas, the mental areas that were going to hold me back, which I came up against the same obstacles. This is going to help you overcome those obstacles that you are experiencing. And I'll give you some examples, because I teach people and they'll say, I can't do this. I can't hit a golf ball. I can't play golf. I can't hit over the water. I can't do, I can't get consistent. I can't, right? So there's the constant, conversations that go on, I can't. Well, of course you can't, because that's what you believe. So we need to make sure that we change that belief system into from I can't into I can. Okay, so definitely mental coach. Fitness coach would be awesome. A lot of people come to me and they want distance. Actually, there's two main things that people want when they come and play golf from me or learn golf from me, especially those who have been playing for a bit. They come to me and they go, I want to be consistent. That's the number one thing. Second thing is I want more distance. Well, in order for you to get consistent, you need to be technically sound or technically correct. So that'll make the difference there. To get the distance out of the shots, if your technique's good, you'll naturally get better distance. I had a lady I was teaching the other day, had a first lesson with me, and she said, I want more distance. And I just showed her some little thing that we worked on, because she's, got some habits in place. So we've got to ease her into specific things that we want to work on. But by us working on this one area, that helped increase some distance for her quite quickly. So again, technique will help, but and essential, but also, you know, build up some strength in your body, be flexible, get agile, build up strength. That's also going to help you get the distance that you're after. Now, the fourth thing that I believe that you should have in place is like whether you have a physio or you have a chiropractor or a massage therapist or someone to help keep your body flexible, pain-free, agile, moving. And the reason that I can say that is from my own experience, you know, being an athlete myself over the years. You know, I still love to, you know, perform out on the golf course. I still love to play tennis. I still love to train at the gym. I still love to do all of those kinds of things. So I actually have body maintenance, and I actually go and see a chiropractor every month. And people get frightened of seeing a chiropractor because they think they just crack you and that's all they do. Well, it depends who you go to. But the chiropractor that I go to has been amazing for me, especially over the last 18 months, nearly 2 years actually now. Well, sorry, I've only been seeing him for 18 months, but nearly 2 years ago now is when I really had my injuries really come about, and I had a twisted pelvis. So the twisted pelvis, which I didn't know about at the time, but I had hip problems and lower back problems, struggled to stand properly, struggled to walk, struggled to do any exercise, struggled to sit in the car, struggled to sit down, struggled to lie straight in bed. I'd be up all night roaming the house trying to find somewhere to get comfortable. So he was amazing for me because he showed me that my pelvis was twisted, that was causing the problems, but also then gave me exercises in what to do in how to strengthen the weak areas, because I have weak areas in my body. Here I am, someone who trains at the gym all the time, and I had weak areas in my body, and it was the fundamental things that were missing. So I thoroughly recommend going and finding out where your weak areas are and build them up. The other great thing that I've also had is I have had a massage therapist as well. And so I see my massage therapist on a weekly basis to keep me very, I would not just the flexibility in the sense, but being able to move pain-free. You know, it took some time with a combination of the chiro and the massage therapist in order for me to lie straight in bed at night and be pain-free. But it's amazing. It's amazing because it's made a difference to my life. I can stand and teach golf all day long with no pain. I can play golf with no pain. I even went back and rebuilt my swing towards the end of last year so that I ensured that I was going to make the swing so simple, easily to maintain, and also pain-free as well. So I can share that with you over the time. But doing those things has made the difference. And so now I still go and see the chiro every month. I still go and have a massage virtually every week. I don't like to miss a week if I don't have to, so that my body feels fantastic. Okay, so I thoroughly recommend that as well. Another person as part of your team, nutritionist, eat the right food. You know, look after yourself. If you do want to play better golf and you want to be more alert and you want to perform better, then eat the right food that's going to be right for your body. Now, there's plenty of information out there. The one that I listen to, and you know, which is pretty much my Bible, is the plant paradox, the longevity paradox, and the energy paradox, which is written by Dr. Stephen Gundry. Also, I listen to his podcasts, and I do things that he says to do, and my body feels fantastic. I've been able to gain more energy, you know, function a lot better, have my body function much better than it has in the past. And the benefit, you know, I've been losing some weight, and people have actually been noticing, like, wow, have you lost weight? And I'm just applying the same methodology that he's suggesting in order to, live better, live longer, and live healthier. And I've always been pretty healthy, but what I've been doing and following what he suggests through research and his own research with working with patients for his whole, medical life, makes a lot of sense. So to me, you got to find the right person that resonates for you, but that's made a big difference. And the other thing too, that the sixth person that you want part of your team is a mentor, someone that's been there, done that, been through what you've been through. Hey, I'm here to be your mentor, but someone that can, give you guidance, give you support, listen to when you're frustrated, that's going to help you really accomplish what you want to accomplish with your golf. So that's what I wanted to share with you today in our new podcast episode, was building your team for success. So I'm going to share those again with you very quickly, because I get very excited about talking about golf because I know it so well, and I understand what people go through because I've been through it myself. But these are the people that you want to make as part of your team. You want a coach, a mental coach or sports psychologist, a fitness coach, physical therapist, physio, chiro, massage therapist, something along that line, nutritionist, and a mentor. So don't feel that you've got to do it alone. Don't feel that, because of however old you are, that you shouldn't have these people in place. I would. Doesn't matter. You've got your golf dreams. Doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are or what in between age you are. Go after your golf dreams. Put the people in place. You're not alone. There is help out there. Don't do it alone. There's so much available to you. And ask me. Send me an email. Ask. I'll help you and point you in the right direction where I can. I've still got all my dreams that I want to accomplish in golf, and I haven't given up on those. And just keep doing it. Keep going and working towards what it is that you want to accomplish. And if I can help you in any way or support you in any way that I can, I'm here for you. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I was going to say session, but episode with Golf Talk with Tiff, and it's been a pleasure having you here today. If you know that you have friends that would benefit from these episodes, please share them, because we want to build the lady golf teacher and the Golf Talk with Tiff as big as we possibly can. And what I want you to do is two things. One is dream big, believe in you, go after your dreams. And the second thing is tee it high, let it fly. Hope you have an awesome day. Look forward to talking to you real soon. Take care for now. Before you go, do you want to build confidence, belief, strength, and courage in you to go after your big dreams in your life and in your sport? If you do, go to www.tiffany-mika.com and get a copy of my book, Focus, How to Reach Your Potential in Sport, Business and Life. I look forward to seeing you there. Dream big, believe in you, go after your dreams.